How you getting on, John?
No bad.
No bad.
Seems to be a lot of interference.
Aye, from you. Oh, hello, John. As you can see, we have fully done the front here, all around there. Good job. Me and John have been working hard on this today. It's been quite a quite a tedious task, but quite rewarding at the same time to see it all coming together. If we, we seen how this vehicle was right at the start, so to come to this stage is absolutely fantastic in the space of a few months, despite all the other work that's been done as well. This has been quite good to see come together. We'll dry lay the one on the boot end here and the floor, because we've still got to put the little hatch in there that gets us to the fuel tank. So there you go, it's all done in the front here. We've used, again, Harry Black, as we call it in the army, or gaffer, or whatever you want to call it. The sponsors we're getting on this project are absolutely fantastic. So a big shout out to you, Paul, who are going to supply the Raptor paint, which all the vehicles are going to be doing. We're going to be doing them in a two-tone colour. John, how's this been, this job a day?
It's not been too bad, but there's too much interference from
I think
people.
he means that's me. I've been doing all the heavy work while he's just been stoating about doing sticking things on, which isn't really that hard at the end of the day.
You in a minute.
He's from Kilmarnock, so you've got to give him a bit of leeway. Right, here's a quick one this morning. Here's John doing that, whinging like I don't know what, just constant whinger. And Teresa, some people have said many things about Teresa in the past, but make your own mind up.
Right, now you're taking your video, get back up there,
No, she's like, okay, right. Right, so what we're doing today, right, we can't get new carpets for the disco. They just don't do them really, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make use of what we've got. So as she's back on the tools, as in she's doing a bit of scrubbing there. Not done that for a while, Trees, have you? But adopt a position, why don't you? so there we go. So that's us carpets today. Now this is just for two of the discos. John has been working on the front of this vehicle today. As you can see, all the soundproofing is in on this side and the other side there. You can see all the massive wiring that's down there. So all that soundproofing is done. We haven't done the back because the boot lid's still got to go in. So we've cut the pieces here for the footwell for the back seats. They're all cut, but I'll show you some work that's still got to be done here. So let's say hello, Mo.
Hi, hello.
Mo and me started Veterans in Action many moons ago in my garden shed.
I'm still not up and running.
And still not up and running yet, as John's just said. So as you can see, right, the reason we're not doing the soundproof in the back here is because the boot lid's still got to be welded in. And as you can see here, we have some welding still, some patchwork still to do. So there's a bit in the wheel arch there, and there's some in this back where the back seat was. And on the other side, we have a couple of holes here as well, and a crack over there that's got to be cut out and replaced. As you can see, John and Mo are just placing the other bits that's got to go in there. They'll be in. As soon as the welding's done, we'll finish this one off. So what else has been happening today? John, one out here. Teresa has been out. With these Discovery ones, it's very, very hard to find replacement carpets. So we haven't really found any. We've been searching for a bit. I know you can probably get them. But to try and conserve a bit of money, we are going to try and use the old carpet. So today, Teresa's been out here with a scrubbing brush and a jet wash to try and kind of clean these up. They're still not brilliant, if I'm honest, but We will do them a few more times. As you see, there's a big stain on that one. This one's also got a big stain on it. I mean, the colour scheme, I mean, God knows what Land Rover were thinking. So for the green Land Rover, they have a beige colour scheme, and for the red one, they have a grey. Don't even know how they things work. Once they're fitted in back into the vehicles, we will be buying proper Land Rover mats to go over the top, so you won't see all this stuff. But as you can imagine, the people we bought these vehicles off obviously had dogs. You can still see some of the dog hair on the mats there, and they were stinking of dogs, but at least now they'll smell of vanish instead of dog. John, what have you got to say to your fans today?
Well, I'm not really happy.
How's that then, John, today?
They gave me an afternoon off because of my hard work. I'm not allowed to drink, so what am I supposed to do? Sit in the park with a bottle of Tizer or something like that?
Well, Tizer when they do too hard with it.
Totally out of order.
Aye, well that's where you go. I'm a tough guy, I'm a tough taskmaster. And what's that on your shirt today? Is that a healthy drink, Argy?
It's argumentative.
Argumentative, aye. See, there we go. That's what I've got to put up all day. Mo's come up and says, Mo's our welfare officer. He does all the looking after the guys with housing stuff and some other welfare issues. And he's been working hard on that today with Johan this afternoon. So that's what's been happening today.
You'll get Johan.
I'll banjo you, mate. So here we are with the Defender here. As you can see, we've primed it with an etch primer. Battery box there, and around the back here, you can see all that's been etch primed. And then today, what we're going to do is red lead, get everything prepared before we put in the soundproofing. So as well as the red lead going in, as you can see, we've started on the red lead, and there's the battery box just been painted up. We're also stripping the dash out. We're looking at getting some Raptor dash put in there. Well, we'll probably put in a video later on as we install the front end. When I bought this Defender about 10 years ago, the guy who owned it before had put all this green stuff in it. We hate it. It didn't look too bad at the start because obviously the main bulk of the vehicle was green. As you can see, all the door cards, all green. All this is going to be taken out so we can get these looking new and fresh. We'll get all this stuff painted back up. But the Raptor dash will hide a lot of that. There'll be the new binnacle in there. There's going to be a glove box, and there's going to be a centre console for dials and switches. So that's it. And then a bit of it come out of the floor. All the kind of floor stuff's in there, but that's still got to come out. I know it's probably a bit arse, a bit faced the way we've done it, but we'll just do this seat pan today. Then we'll clean up the floor, and we'll get all that primed and painted up as well. As you can see, we're in the back. It's all been primed in the back here with etch primer. We're just going to red lead it all. We'll show the progress as this as we go along, but we're literally going to red lead the whole back end before we start to put the soundproofing in. Okay, you can see behind me today we've been working on the Defender. Basically we're cleaning up the front. It's already been etch primed, we did that a few days ago, and today we were applying some red lead. Well, you can see the back end there, it's all been red leaded. So we take you around the vehicle. As you can see, it's still no engine. That's going to be done in the next build. The engines have been taken away to be overhauled by Tom up at his place in Norfolk. So you can see the work we've been doing, and you see the battery boxes are done, all primed and red leaded, and the seat pan there has all been red leaded and part of the bulkhead, which probably we didn't need to do because we're probably going to fit a bulkhead removal bar in there to give us more access to the box that lies behind. As you can see, we haven't quite done the front end yet. We've just been stripping out the dash today. It was a bit of a bind trying to get this stuff out. There's a bit of rust in there we've been cleaning up. So we're going to put some etch priming on there once it's all cleaned up properly check if it needs any welds done. There's a little hole down there, but there's one on the other side, the exact same place, so we'll have to have a look at that. And you can see, and I'll walk you around the vehicle now. So you can see there, all the front end has been red leaded, and side boxes, they've been etch primed and painted up as well. You can see through the hatch, the side access hatch, which we may change actually. At the moment it's a sliding roller door. Talking to Tom at the last time we were down to pick the engines up, we actually spoke about perhaps fitting a kind of gull wing door, which would actually have a light come on as it opened up and actually give us cover as well by the roadside, making a brew or something like that. So around the back end now, and you will see all it's red lighted in here. I know the sun's a bit of a pain here. You can see it's red lighted. It's a bit patchy, but we can obviously go over with another coat on that if needed. The roof's been done as well. This is all going to have, it's basically been prepared so we can put soundproofing in next. That'll be our next task, to get the soundproofing in. Then we'll board it up, and then we're going to make some nice slide out boxes the back here. Let's go around the other side of the vehicle. As you can see, there you go. You can see it from the other side. There you go, up the back end. All been red leaded. Side box done. Just down here. And you can see the red lead in the front seat pan again. Again, the driver's footwell, we've kind of stripped all the green stuff that was there, like some kind of covering that the last owner had of this. And we've found a bit of a hole, which is also a bit of a problem. So that looks as if it's going to have to take a plate on there, get that fixed up before we etch prime and paint it. So our welder's got on that job on the next build probably. And that's where we are just now. So as you can see, we've not done the rear bulkhead or the rear compartment to the back of the vehicle. That's all going to be soundproofed, boarded off both sides, so that we form a barrier between the cab and the back end, where all this being the mechanics' favourite, all their tools and spares for the vehicles will be in there. So that's where we are now, and a lot of work done today, so it was a good bit of session today. Enjoyed it because as you can see, if we look up at the sky there, an absolutely beautiful day in Hampshire. And just talking to my mate Grant on the phone, he's up in Fife, they had snow. So that's the difference between the country, us doing in glorious Hampshire and him in Fife. But if you'll notice in the weather forecast, Fife don't have any weather, it's never on the map. So there you go, and that's just for Grant. Please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter at VIA Charity.